Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj presenting the headlines first. Prime Minister Modi distributes over 65 lakh property cards under Swamitva scheme, calls it a historic day for rural economy. Curtain falls on Myangmi Namit in Manipur aimed at better government people bond. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh terms it successful. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu discusses initiatives and policies for welfare of women and children with visiting Union Minister of State Savitri Thakur. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang holds meeting with investors at Gangtok, urges them to join initiatives to propel Sikkim's growth. And in Kho-Kho World Cup 2025, Indian men's and women's team to compete in semi-finals today. In national news first, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today distributed over 65 lakh property cards under the Swamitva scheme to property owners through video conferencing. The property cards have been distributed in over 50,000 villages across 10 states and 2 union territories. Speaking on this occasion, Modi termed this day historic for the rural economy. He said lack of proper property documents is a big problem which causes disputes. He said property documents will unlock the economic potential of 100 lakh crore rupees in the country, which will prove instrumental in the economic empowerment of people.
ताकि गांव में रहने वालों को उनके घर का कानूनी प्रमाण दिया जा सके। कहीं इनको घरौनी कहते हैं, कहीं अधिकार अभिलेख कहते हैं, कहीं प्रॉपर्टी कार्ड कहते हैं, कहीं मालम पट्टा पत्रक कहते हैं, कहीं आवासीय भूमि पट्टा कहते हैं। अलग अलग राज्यों में नाम अलग अलग है, लेकिन ये स्वामित्व के प्रमाण पत्र ही है। बीते 5 साल में लगभग 1.5 करोड़ लोगों को ये स्वामित्व कार्ड दिए गए हैं। अब आज इस कार्यक्रम में 65 लाख से ज्यादा परिवारों को ये स्वामित्व कार्ड मिले हैं। यानी स्वामित्व योजना के तहत गांव के करीब 2.25 करोड़ लोगों को अपने घर का पक्का कानूनी डॉक्यूमेंट मिला है।
In Manipur, the Myangmi Namit came to a successful close at Senapati district headquarters today. Addressing the meet, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said the government has made all possible efforts to strengthen the bond between the government and the people. It has served as an important platform for fostering direct communication, ensuring the people's voices are heard and their concerns addressed. He appreciated the dedication of the district administrations and the enthusiastic participation of the public in making this program a success. In Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Pema Khandu today said he had a fruitful, in-depth discussion on various initiatives and policies focused on the welfare of women and children with Union Minister of State for Women and Child Development Savitri Thakur in Itanagar. Earlier in the day, the Union MOS was accorded a warm welcome on his arrival in the state capital. Now it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. In Assam, Samagra Shiksha Ahom today launched a civil works monitoring portal to release career guidance table books. Attending the meeting at the conference hall of State Mission Office at Kahilipara, Guwahati, State Education Minister Ronuj Pegu said the portal will guide students to make right career decisions, among other things.
So build one's career so that the teachers get resource material about guiding the students, or the students can directly access a resource to see, to develop, to have their own vision of building their own career, for which we have released these 4 volumes of career guidance table book. And I think this is a very good steps, and we are getting lots of appreciation both from parents, teachers, and also from the students. This will help our students very well.
So what all of the information will be available in the portal, and who all can be use the portal?
Now, it is a free portal. It is open for all. Anyone can access it, the portal, to access the career guidance, and hard copies will be supplied to all the schools, secondary schools.
About the construction portal?
Today we have taken another step forward in digitization of our school education department. About 8 to 10,000 schemes are implemented every year. We have 45,000 schools. So we wanted an effective mechanism of monitoring these construction works in various schools. Today we have launched a special dedicated portal, and this has been built by in-house persons in-house in the Samagra Shiksha. So through this portal, we can monitor the physical progress as well as financial progress of various civil construction works under Samagra Shiksha.
How much?
In news from Sikkim, Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang engaged with several key investors and officials at his official residence at Gangtok to discuss transformative initiatives. He said the move aims to propel Sikkim's growth across multiple sectors. In another significant meeting with senior officials from a leading media group of India, he explored a joint initiative to commemorate 50 years of Sikkim's integration into India. The initiative will focus on positioning Sikkim as a premier global tourism destination, celebrating its unique cultural and natural heritage. Meghalaya government has started training the doctors to ensure enhanced surveillance of the human metapneumovirus or HMPV in the state. Health Department's Principal Secretary Sampath Kumar has said severe acute respiratory infection and influenza-like illness cases are also being observed following the HMPV cases that have been reported in the country, making it clear that there is nothing to worry. He added that if anyone develops flu-like symptoms, they need to be careful and ensure that the virus do not spread.
Doctors on how to actually have more surveillance, because basically we have this SARI and ILI cases, we are observing them and seeing that those samples are also being tested so that any HMPV kind of things are there or not. So that's a process has been there. There is a proper system is there, and we have been. But only thing I just said, if they have any flu-like symptoms, they have to be careful in terms of actually to see that they are not spreading to others.
In the Kho-Kho World Cup 2025, Indian men's and women's team will compete in the semi-finals today. The Indian women's team will face South Africa this evening at the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium, New Delhi. Later tonight, the Indian men's team will also take on South Africa, with their match scheduled to start at 8:15 p.m. at the same venue. Both Indian teams will aim for victory to secure a spot in the finals. The other semi-finals, Uganda's women's team will compete against Nepal, while Iran's men's team will face Nepal men's team.
They are the team to beat. Whenever they take on to the mat, they never give less than 100%. Talk about the chase, talk about their plays, talk about their unity, talk about the cohesiveness. Get the sky is yours. India takes one step closer.
In Arunachal Pradesh, the Spear Corps of the Indian Army organized on Friday indigenous games for locals in Alo, West Siang. The games featured activities like arrow shooting, bamboo climbing, bamboo basket making, bamboo balancing and bamboo rafting. The event aimed to preserve the diverse tribal culture, promote traditional skills and provide a platform for the younger generation to connect with their heritage while fostering community engagement and cultural pride. In international news, concentrations of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, the main greenhouse gas, reached a fresh high of 422 parts per million in 2024, the European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Service has said. After another record-breaking year for global temperatures in 2024, pressure is rising on policymakers to step up efforts to curb climate change. The last global scientific consensus on the phenomena was released in 2021 through the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, but scientists say evidence shows global warming and its impact have since been unfolding faster than expected. In Tripura, an awareness program was organized on Friday at Ichampur Gram Panchayat in Gaurnagar block of Unkot district by the Central Bureau of Communication (CBC). The aim was to make people aware of the environment, cleanliness and social responsibility. The discussion was attended by additional BDO of Gaurnagar, Tajim Chakma and other officials. It was presided over by Manoj Kumar Pal, head of Ichampur Panchayat. Meghalaya marked a significant milestone with the issuance of its first permanent pictorial cancellation, a unique recognition of the state's rich heritage and scenic beauty. The release ceremony was attended by Hector Marvin, former Additional Chief Secretary and President of the Shillong Club, beside others. The cancellation unveiled on Friday features the iconic Shillong Golf Course located in Polo Hills, Shillong. This commemorative initiative was developed by the Northeast Postal Circle Shillong and highlights the cultural and tourist significance of the Shillong Golf Course.
So whenever we will be sending letters or mails or any postal article for that matter, postcards, inland letters, so we'll paste a stamp that you already know. On it, we will cancel the act of putting the impression. So the thing that will be impressed is this cancellation. So it will be a logo saying Shillong Golf Course. So now let us say I have a friend in Lucknow who I write a letter, or I am sending any work-related mail. So it goes to them. Now they get to see this, and now they know that this is something big in and around this place.
Still in Meghalaya, the Social Welfare Department has sought the intervention of the state government for the upgradation of Anganwadi centers in the state. Social Welfare Director Camelia Dore Lingua has said there are around 6,000 Anganwadi centers and many of those were set up 2 decades ago. Some of the centers do not even have electricity, while many do not have water and other sanitary facilities.
Okay, like there are more than like 6,000 are functional, but in between there might be some that do not have electricity connection, some do not have water connection, and some the toilets are there, but then we also need a water connection. So it's not the toilet facilities are there, but for lack of water connection, the interventions need to be done.
And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Modi distributes over 65 lakh property cards under Swamitva scheme, calls it a historic day for rural economy. Curtain falls on Myangi Namit in Manipur aimed at better government people born. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh terms it successful. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu discusses initiatives and policies for welfare of women and children with visiting Union MOS Savitri Thakur. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang holds meetings with investors at Gangtok, urges them to join initiatives to propel Sikkim's growth. And in Kho-Kho, World Cup 2025, Indian men's and women's team to compete in semi-finals today. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.